talk loud. My name is Benny Zarnapi, and I'm your moderator and host tonight. Those people who do know me do know that I always have an opinion, but it's not to be shared tonight. I'm here for you guys, to get your guys' opinions. What you would like to see healthcare policy look like in the, in the next 4 years, the next 8 years, the 21st century. Just to let you know how I became involved in this was I put in my application with the Obama administration and told them I had 3 areas of interest: healthcare, Indian affairs, and veterans affairs. And since that time, I've been getting emails from, I think, John Poston, who's been keeping those of us, I guess, who have applied informed about what the administration-to-be is doing with healthcare. And one of the things they asked was to have some community meetings to get input from the citizens around the country on how they would like to see healthcare policy in the future. I think this is an exciting time that we as Kansans can actually have a voice and be heard. And I guarantee you I have received 40 emails and have been answering them personally in the last 24 hours. The contents of those emails will go into the report along with what we put together tonight. And frankly, I will stay on them until we know that we're recognized. Basically, hopefully everybody's got some handouts. I only made 50. I don't even know how many people we've got here tonight. But basically, the Obama administration has 3 goals for healthcare, and that is to improve healthcare quality and cut costs. Most of us would certainly like that. Expand coverage and access to the citizens, and increase the emphasis on primary care and prevention issues. In your handout, you can look at it, you can take it home. It goes through some statistics on what is going on in healthcare. How insurance premiums have increased in the last 8 years. And some of those statistics that you might find helpful. There's also a bibliography that if there's some other areas that you want to look at. Also, if you want more input, whether it's healthcare, whether it's foreign policy, whether it's homeland security, there's about 7 different issues that the Obama administration is looking for input from the American people on. If you go to www.change.gov, you can submit questions and your responses and things you would like to say to that. And you can also vote on, is this question valid or not? Is this something that, sometimes, believe it or not, people put in things that aren't as relevant to everybody, and so they want people to give their opinions with those too. We have lots of people here tonight, and what I think we're going to want to do, if possible, is maybe, as we get going, is break into some smaller groups. And if we can get like groups of about 10, 12 people together, and in those groups have someone who's willing to be a note taker. And if you need paper, I've got paper here. And we have certain questions that they would like us to address. And we can decide what are the most salient, what are the most important questions that we as a community of Kansans want to give input on. So basically what we're going to do, I mentioned the goals of the discussion and gave you the hands out. The procedures, we're going to kind of break up into small groups and come up with some ideas of what are the issues that you really want the administration to focus on, what would be most helpful, what are some of your solutions, and please jot those down. And then what we want to do, and that's addressing some of the discussion questions, and I'll kind of, circle around, and if anybody has any questions, I'll be happy to help. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring those back, and we're going to draft a group submission from this group here on what we want to tell the Obama-Biden healthcare policy transition team from this meeting here. Now, if there's other things, like I said, in my report, in addition, I've got 40 emails that I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to submit them with part of my report. And I encourage you that if you feel like there's something that your group didn't get, that point's really important to me, but my group didn't really get that addressed, go to the website and submit that. Tell them you're from Kansas. It's about time we get recognized for something besides some of the national media we've had in the past. Murders, education, Fred Phelps and Topeka, those kinds of things. So it's important that they know that we have intelligent people in Kansas who care and are thoughtful and have something to say. And then what we're going to try and do at the end is we're going to try and get a group photo. And I do have some people here taking some video, and they're going to get that to me. And we will submit that. Now, if there's anybody who just can't stand to be on camera, we're not going to be intrusive, but we're going to submit that to the administration because they asked for that. And I tell you what, they're asking for something, they're going to get it from us. So, and then we'll kind of wrap up, and hopefully by 8 o'clock, we'll have some things accomplished. Does anybody have any questions to start out with? So can we get people to maybe get in groups of about 10?